Yeah. Hi Penny, thanks for taking the time out of your day to complete another case study in our new case study series for our website. I'm just going to ask you a few questions just about the economy, young people and apprenticeships, so that's okay?
Yeah, of course.
First question, why do you think it is important to employ young people in the local economy?
Well, I mean, it's important to keep young people here in Cornwall, and obviously I think that's good for the community and the general industry around here, that you're bringing people up through their whole careers, so they'll get to know people and get good experiences sort of right from the start.
Okay, what's your opinion on apprenticeships?
Well, I think again, I think it's a good way of getting actual sort of hands-on experience with businesses, and a great way of people to learn. I mean, I haven't had much experience of it myself, but yeah, I think that for somebody that's kind of just come out of school or just come out of A-levels and really sort of doesn't quite know how to work or how to fit into the working world, then I think that's a good way of them to get a good starting point for that.
Is there an apprenticeship you could do here? Do you think apprenticeships would fit in well here?
I don't know if an apprenticeship maybe here would quite work. Sort of the stuff we do is, I think you sort of need people who already have a bit of experience, so maybe not within our office, but I mean, I think sort of people volunteering or something or doing work experience for a short amount of time might be useful for them. But yeah, I think maybe because we're quite small as well, we probably haven't got quite the scope to do apprenticeships here.
That's okay. What was your first job?
My first proper job was working at a theatre as an usher.
Oh, I see.
So not related to marine things at all.
No, but everybody's got to start somewhere, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly.
And what qualifications you need to do this job?
Okay, well, you can do a course through ABIA, which is the Professional Yacht Brokers Association, and they do a course which sort of gets you started and gives you knowledge of that, but really it's kind of experience and sort of knowledge, I think, which is the main thing that you need to do this kind of thing.
Okay, what job could you start in which would give you the experience to be able to do this kind of thing? Car sales and that, or house sales be similar?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I think it sort of depends. I think you do get quite a lot of yacht brokers who do start in that. But I mean, I think for us here, we sort of really want people who have got experience with boats and kind of know what they're talking about, so can give customers confidence that we know what they mean, and they sort of can talk to us about things. So it's having that wide knowledge of different types of boat, having got time out on the water, or maybe sort of working in a boatyard, working on boats, or just sort of sailing and generally having good experiences.
Yeah, that's great. Last question. What chose you to have a career here?
Well, I always wanted to sail, and that's what I did before this. So I worked as an RYA instructor. I worked as clipper, doing training up in the Solent. I did a lot of travelling and working on deliveries and different bits and pieces. And then when I wanted to sort of change and become more settled and land-based, this was one of the options that I was quite interested in. So that's how I got into it.
Okay, that's great. Just one last bonus question. What would you give, say, to a young person who's looking to get into the marine industry and looking to get a job? What skills would you say, or any advice would you give them to say, look, you need to do this, you need to do that?
I think just, again, sort of getting out on the water and knowledge, sort of think about maybe what area you want to work in, and sort of boatyard's probably quite a good place to start, maybe getting some summer work, doing that sort of thing. I think our way of qualifications, sort of the dinghy sailing qualifications, if you start there and then you can just develop from that. But yeah, just get out on the water and go boating. I think it's probably the best way to start.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, Penny.
That's okay, no problem.
Thank you, Sue, for taking the time out of your day to answer these questions for our case study for the new website, which is coming soon. We'll start with the questions. Why